Finding the perfect crossbody bag for travel is no easy feat because it has to fit a lot of special requirements. Like it can't be too big or too little. It has to have good organization. It should be RFID protected if it has place for your credit cards. And the strap shouldn't be slashable, as well as you should be able to lock the zippers. And price matters. And finally, would I take it? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 6 crossbody bags at different price points and with different features, and we'll see how each bag does on the Perrie score. Now my scoring is going to go from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, and we'll see how each bag adds up. Now for me to like any bag, it has to be the perfect size. It can't be too big because it'll take up too much room in my luggage, but it can't be too small because otherwise I'm taking my sling. So I'm trying to find a nice balance between the size of the bag and also what I can put into the bag. So let me show you first what's going to go into every one of these bags. So these are the things that have to get into my bag: my sunglasses and regular glasses, an umbrella, my selfie stick, a rain slicker for just in case, my phone, an RFID blocking wallet in case the bag doesn't have one. This is optional. Blister pads, phone charger, brush, mask, hand sanitizer, Tide pen, some pills for the day, my tissues, and finally my wisp toothbrushes with dental picks. So if you can't take all this, I may as well be taking a sling. So let me introduce you to bag number 1. Now this is the MHCNLL. It's one of those crazy Amazon bags with that crazy kind of name. So this bag is RFID protected. They don't clearly say if the straps are not slashable. It is definitely one of the bigger bags, and I don't know how I feel about that. It is water resistant, and let me go over some of the features of the bag. It has a nice front pocket here that's lined, so you can use it for things that are more delicate, and a quick little grab pocket here. In the back, it has another really large compartment right over here. This pocket here is the RFID protected part of the bag. Now, it doesn't have any place to slip your credit cards in, which might be a turnoff to some of you. And it also has 2 other pockets here. And one last thing is that it has a nice deep pocket here for a water bottle. If you want to be carrying around a water bottle with you, you have that. You don't need to worry about taking a backpack. So this bag has a lot of space in it. Let's talk about size, because that's where this bag kind of freaks me out a little bit. It seems large. The width of the bag is 11. The height of the bag is 11. It's pretty much a square with a dip in the middle. And I kind of figured it was a large bag because it comes with the shoulder strap. That means they're expecting you to weigh down this bag a lot. And I don't know if I really like that, personally for me, because if I'm walking around the city, toting around a heavy bag, I don't know. That's me. Will it hold my pack? I have no doubt about that, but let's see. Given the size of this bag, I had no doubt that it would hold everything. Also, something else I'd like to discuss about this bag a little bit was that I found it to be totally disorganized. After I put everything into the bottom of this bag, it just kind of fell to the bottom of the bag. And if you're going to take a crossbody bag with you, you want a little more organization in there. And I had more organizations in some of my slings than I did in this bag. So I was not particularly impressed. So when I do my scoring, I'm going to do it based on what I would take. And now your scoring may be different. So you might want to take a pen and paper and go along with me as I go through this. Now remember, we're doing a score from 1 to 5. Now for size of the bag, I don't need anything this massive. This is just a huge bag. So 2 points on that. Now for organization, I'm going to give the bag a 3. It did have some nice pockets. It has these 2 pockets here in the front, the water bottle pocket, the one in the back, and 3 pockets on the inside. But like I said, a lot of the stuff fell to the bottom. For security, I'm going to give this bag a 4. There is no way to lock these zippers together, but it does have the slash-proof straps, and it does have the RFID protection. So I'm going to give it a 4. On fashion, I'm going to give it a 2 because I think it's kind of, I don't know, bleh. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. Price, I'm going to give it a 5. I mean, you can't beat the price for everything that you're getting on this bag. And if price matters to you, $25.99 is a great price. Now, would I buy it? No, for the other reasons that I've just particularly talked about. So out of a possible 25, this bag got a 16. This may be the bag for you, but not for me. Now on to the next bag. So this is the Travelon anti-theft bag in a size small. Now let me go over some of the features with you. First of all the zippers come with locks on them, and they lock into various points on the bag. Like this one will lock easily onto here. There's a pocket here in the back that's also anti-theft with a D-ring, and also here in the front. Now let's go over some of the pockets. It has a very nice front pocket here in the front, and it has another nice pocket here in the back. On the inside of the bag, it has a nice big pocket here, and it has 4 RFID pockets on the inside, and of course an anti-slash strap. What I also like about this bag is its size. The bag measures 10.5 inches by 8.5 inches. It's not too small, it's not too big, but let's see how well it does with getting my pack into the bag. So this is the bag fully packed. Now I have to say, I had to do a little bit of planning for this bag, and the only difference between the pack out that I did in this bag and the pack out that I did in this video over here with the slings is that I added my rain poncho, which actually is a really good thing to have along with you in case you have an unexpected rainfall. But I still could get everything into the bag, and that's the main thing. Now, let's talk a little bit about my score. The size of this bag, because I had to fight a little bit with it to figure out how to get everything into that, I'm going to give it a 4. Now let's talk about organization. The bag has superb organization. I'm going to give it a 5. For security, this bag comes in as a total 5. All the zippers are lockable. It has the RFID protected slots. The strap is slash proof. So that's a 5 for this bag for sure. So let's talk a little bit about fashionable. Now I think the bag is somewhat fashionable. I don't think it is the most fashion forward bag. I mean, but we are talking about travel bags, but I'm thinking also about what, if you're going out to a fancy meal or something and you have this bag with you, it's okay. You could wing it. So I'm going to give this bag a 4 on fashion. I am going to be kind of tough on it. Now, as for price, it's $37.99. And for a bag of this quality, I think that's a great value. I'm going to give it a 5. On the would I buy it scale, yeah, I would consider this bag. I mean, I really do like this bag. It's nice looking and it's not too big, and it'll pack up easy into my personal item bag or my luggage. So yeah, I would definitely consider this bag. So my overall score for this bag is a 23 out of 25 points. Now, if you've been keeping your own score, it may be different, but that's the score I would give this bag. So this is another travel bag by Travelon. And like the previous bag, it has the anti-theft locking zippers. It has the RFID pockets. It's water resistant, and it has the slash proof straps. You have this nice front pocket here. And something I want to point out that I really like about this bag is that it's much lighter on the inside, which makes it very easy to see. So you can see here that it has a zippy here, organization for little stuff, and it has 5 RFID pockets. In the main compartment, it has the key leash, 2 more pockets. It goes all the way down, and a zipper compartment here. So I think this bag has amazing organization. But as if that wasn't enough, you have a couple of little items, you can put them in here. And if you have a water bottle, there's a big pocket here on the side that zips up if you don't want to use it that way. So the measurements on this bag are 9 by 8 if you're not counting these pockets here. But let's see if it holds my pack. So this is the bag fully stuffed, and I have to tell you that this bag really impressed. It had a place for everything, and it was easy to pack it in there. I did not have to kind of configure it in any single way. It just got everything in with no problem. And it doesn't look big and bulky. You can see here, and you can see how I look in the bag over here, that it actually looks pretty darn good because it has a nice unique shape about it. If you're not going to use a crossbody sling, it may as well look nice on you. So now let's go on to the score. For the Perrie score in size, I think this is the perfect size bag. I really do. It's not too big and it's not too little, and it holds everything. So this bag is getting a 5. For organization, this bag had it all. It had a place for everything. I'm totally blown away by it. I'm definitely giving it a 5. For security, it has to get a 5 because it is RFID protected. It comes with its own locks on the zipper. The straps are slash proof, and it's also water resistant. So it has it all done. So this is definitely a 5. On fashionable, I'm going to give this bag a 5 because I personally think, other than an actual fashion bag, this is about as fashionable as you're going to get a bag. I mean, the shape is cute and everything. It just really has it all together. So I'm going to give it a 5. Now, as for price, the bag comes in at $49.95. And I think that's a little bit high for this bag, considering the other Travelon bag is basically the same kind of bag with the same amount of zippers, and I just don't see why it should be so much more money. So I'm going to give the bag a 4. It's not a reasonable price for the bag. I just feel it should have been at about the same price point as the other Travelon bag. So the Perrie score for this is going to be 24. And that's pretty darn good. But I have 3 more bags to show you. Now you might be seeing a theme here because this is another Travelon bag. But that's because Travelon designs bags for travel, and so therefore there's going to be a lot of them. And also I found that they have all the same safety features that you want in a travel bag. Because, like, again, this one has the lockable zippers. It has the anti-slash strap. It has the RFID pockets. So let's go over this bag. Now, this one they call their bucket bag, and it's for a reason. It's a big bag. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a small bag. So for you gals who like to take a ton of stuff with you, this might be your bag. I don't know if it's going to be my bag, but it might be yours. So let's go over the pockets. So here in the front, it has a very nice large pocket right over here with 2 other pockets here. And once again, let me point out to you that it's gray, so you can see inside the bag, which is a real big plus. The inside of the bag is an enormous bucket bag with a key leash and a zipper compartment here, and 3 RFID sliding pockets in here. In the back of the bag, there's another big pocket here, all the way down to there. It is not a locking pocket, so I just want to emphasize that. But this would be the side that would be closest to you. And on both sides of the bag, it has pockets for either a water bottle or an umbrella or both. I mean, when it comes to storage, this bag's going to do it for you. Let me give you the vital statistics on size. In height, comes in at 11. Okay. At the top, at its widest point, it comes in as 13. That's a big bag. Now, I don't think I'm going to have any problems packing this bag with what I have to take with me, but let's see how organized it is. Well, that was easy. I mean, this bag has plenty of room for a lot of stuff. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I always pack my rain poncho at the bottom of the bag because I'm not expecting to use it. It's only there for an emergency. What I try to do is keep everything that I'm going to need more towards the top of the bag, even in a big bucket bag like this. Now for the Perrie score, for size. I'm going to say, for me personally, this is way too much bag. So I'm going to give the bag a 4. to be fair to this bag, because I feel that this is by design. I mean, this is a bigger bag. I knew that when I purchased it to show it to you. So in all fairness to the bag, I'm going to give it a 4. On organization, I'm going to give it a 5. Because like the other Travelon bags, they are just amazing with organization, and you have more than enough places to put things to keep yourself organized in this bag. So it gets a 5. Again, with security, it has RFID protection. It has these anti-theft zippers. It has the anti-slash straps. It is water resistant. This is an easy one. It gets a 5. Fashionable. I actually don't think the design is bad on this. I think it's pretty good. I mean, as travel bags go, it's not a bad bag. So I'm going to be nice to the bag. I'm going to give it a 5 because it's your basic bucket style bag. And I have to say, Coach bags even come in this style, so why not this? So I'm going to give it a 5. Now price. This Travelon bag is $47.99, which is $2 less money than the other Travelon bag I showed you, and it's much bigger. So I gotta say, I gotta have to give it a 5 for that, because I just think that you're getting a much bigger bag, if that's what you want, for $2 less. So if you're keeping up with the Perrie score, that gives this bag a 24 out of 25, which is really good. Would I buy it? Probably not, because this is just a little bit too much bag for me, and I have to pack this into my luggage or my personal item, and you know how I feel about that. But that's me. This bag is a perfectly good bag, and I don't really see a reason for other people not to purchase this bag, because I just gave it 24 out of 25. So ignore the fact that I personally wouldn't buy it. This is a really good bag. Okay. Now, please don't forget to leave me comments in the comments section down below, because I'm sure you'll have some ideas of your own about these bags. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because that tells YouTube that you like my content. So this is the Baggallini bag in gray. The first thing I noticed is that it didn't have locking zippers, which may be a deal breaker for you. It does have RFID protected card slots. It does have slash-proof straps. It is made of recycled plastic, which I like. And it has the most amount of pockets I think I've seen in any bag. So let's go over the pockets. Right here in the front, you have your first little pocket, which is right here for quick grab items. And you'll notice that it's a bright purple color, so you can see everything. Next pocket is over here with 2 zippers. Holy moly, look at how much it has in here. I'm going to hold that up so everybody can see it clearly. There's a pocket here, a zip pocket here. You could actually use it as a change pocket, and 3 pockets here for your credit cards, and another zip pocket here. So if you want to be organized, you can be in this bag. It has a pocket here for the zipper, where you have a pocket for your phone, another zipper compartment here. It goes all the way down to the front of the bag, and it even comes with this little bit of an elastic so you can keep your pens and pencils in one place. Here in the back is yet another big purple pocket here if you want to keep your phone next to you, and another big deep pocket over here. There's a snap pocket here in the back, and it goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. Now let's talk a little bit about the size of this bag. At its widest point, it's 9.5 wide, and at the highest point, it is 10 high. The profile of this bag looks small. I'm not really sure why, but let's see how well it does with my pack. This is the first bag I could not get my pack into. I mean, I actually got more stuff into my slings than I could get into this bag. So let's do the score and see how it goes. For size, this bag is getting a 1, because of all the bags I've tried that were pretty comparable in size, this bag could hold the least. I can't even close it. On organization, it looks good on paper, but it isn't reality, because with all the pockets that it has, you can't fit much into this bag. You just can't. I tried every which way. It just doesn't work. So Again, 1. On security, it does have RFID protection. It does have slash-proof straps. It does not have the zipper locks. So I'm going to give it a 3. On fashionable. Now, as you can see here, with the bag not fully stuffed, it's a very fashionable looking bag. I'm going to give it the same 5 that I gave the other bag because it does look nice. I'll give it that. It does look nice. Now, price. This bag so far is the most expensive bag. It came in as $67.99, and that's outrageous for a bag that can't hold everything. So for price, it's getting a 1. So for Perrie score total, it gets an 11. By far the worst bag, which is a shame because it's a pretty bag, but it doesn't function well. Now this is the BAGSMART bucket bag, and it comes with all the anti-theft features that you would expect in a bag. It has locking zippers, it has slash-proof straps, and it has RFID blocking pockets for your credit cards. Let's go over the pockets. Over here in the front, you have a nice deep pocket and a light color on the inside, which I love. There's another little pocket right over here. This pocket does not lock, and it's another nice deep pocket. You can keep stuff that you really don't care about in there, I guess. We have another locking one here, and it's a nice deep bucket. Inside the bag, it has a ton of organization. I have to say, you could almost use this as a backpack. Over here, it has a little padded pocket. So if you want to take your e-reader or your tablet along with you, you can. It has an enormous pocket here. It has a pocket here on the side and another pocket on this side. In the back of the bag, it has for your credit cards. It's RFID protected, and it's next to your body. So this bag is really well conceived because you have another big pocket here, and you have 5 pockets for your credit cards. And you can put your passport here, and it'll be all up against you. Oddly enough, I do have to point this out, this is one of the few zippers that doesn't come with a lock, and that's where you're having your credit cards and possibly your passport. Then again, it is up against your body. Over here on the side, it has a nice zippered compartment. Put your water bottles or anything like that. And it has another elasticized pocket here on the other side. Now let's go with the vital statistics for this bag. At its widest point, it is 12 inches. And its height comes in as 11 inches. As for style, it does have some style to it as a bucket bag goes. It does have a little bit of shape to it. And as you can see here, it looks nice when you have it on. Now, let's pack out the bag. And you know there's going to be no trouble packing out this bag. So I'm going to nickname this bag like the first bag. I should have nicknamed it too. Everything but the kitchen sink can fit into this bag. I mean, I had absolutely no problem getting everything into this bag. But now it's time for the Perrie score. 4 size. For me, it's a bit large, gotta say. I don't think it's terrible, but in all fairness to the other bags that I rated as being a little too large for me, I'm going to give this bag a 3. But this is where I would say it's really just a matter of preference, because this might be the perfect size bag for you. It's really not an outrageously sized bag, but it's going to take up some room in your luggage. So that's something to think about. For organization, this bag was a dream. This has a pocket for everything. I knew where everything was. It's just an amazingly great bag for organization. I give it a 5. For security, well, it has RFID protected pockets. It does have some locks on the zippers, not oddly enough, not the back zipper. And it does have the slash-proof shoulder straps. So I'm going to give it a 4, only because the one pocket where your credit cards are and possibly your passport and stuff like that, even though it's against your body, you would think they would give it a zipper that was locked. So I'm giving it a 4. For fashion, it's not an unfashionable bag. It's a bucket style bag. It's not fashion forward. I'm going to give it a 4. Now, as for price, this is where this bag shines, because with all the features that it comes with, this bag at the time of this filming was $19.99, and by far the cheapest bag that I tested. And just that alone makes this bag very attractive to me, because you get so much with this bag. So if price point is what you're interested in, this is your bag. It gets a big 5 for me. So overall, this bag gets a 21. Now, would I buy this bag? I gotta say, it's a strong contender. It holds everything, and it's not ugly. It's not fashion forward, but it's not bad looking, and its price point is amazing. And I have to say that this bag impresses on many levels. So if you want a bigger bag, this is your bag. So these are my two favorite crossbody bags, the Travelon bag and the BAGSMART bag. This one did cost more, not as much as the Baggallini bag, which was totally disappointing. That's the whole reason we do these tests. But I like the way it looks, and I like its size, and it fits my style. But if you want a bigger bag and you don't want to spend a ton of money, I gotta tell you, this BAGSMART bag really checks all the boxes for me. But if crossbody bags are not your thing, check out this video over here where I review 6 slings.